Mugros. Hello my loves, Fáilte, new Fáilte Rash Quig Muckanall YouTube. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am doing a little Sunday self-care, so I've got my coffee, I've got my Seriouslycarla BDE diary for 2024. I've got my face mask on, so let's see how this goes. And for a bit of ambiance, I'm going to light my little candle. How is everyone? Conna satá Shiv, how are you all? Oh, that's cute. I'm having a vibe. Oh, and then there's these pens that will be going on sale soon in my shop, soonish. So, in case anyone's been wondering where I've been, I have been offline. So, generally, December and January is a really busy time, or like a really productive time for people setting up their goals, getting their planners ready for the new year, things like that. But that's not me. I generally really like to end the year gently and start the year gently. So I don't really gather momentum till mid-end of January, maybe even start of February sometimes. I once read a quote somewhere that was, sorry, Merlin, a naked flame is not good for your whiskers, come away. Okay, I just had to quench my little ambiance generator because my cat has no sense of safety. So I once read a quote somewhere that basically nothing in nature blooms all year round, and that really resonated with me, and it made me think that, you know, maybe December and January just aren't my seasons. Maybe as a person my season is summer and autumn. So I take December and January as times to rest and replenish and reset quietly in the background in my home, away from everything and everyone. So I'd be really interested to see how many others feel the same way. Do some of you maybe come into season in December and January? Is that your favorite time of year? Is that where you feel the most energized and productive? Or are you a different season? I think I'm a summer, autumn girly. Well, trying to drink coffee with a sheet mask on is no joke. But here is my planner for 2024. It's the BDE planner from my website. Big diary energy going into 2024. I'm really proud of this. My cat's hairs are all over it now, so apologies. So it's undated, so you can use it whenever. However, you can start it in the middle of March if you like. And it suits me because, like I said, December, January are not my seasons. Now, similar to my bullet journal for last year, we've got a Dolly quote because I obsessed with Dolly. So find out who you are and do it on purpose. That really resonated with me, so I popped it in. We've got space for a vision board. Now I popped in finances, hobbies, health, relationships, professional, and notes. And then you've got your annual goals. So there's up to 5 for each of them. And there's also a little, basically how to mark them. And then you've got a single page for each of them to break them down a bit more. So what's the goal? What's your why for that goal? What's your motivation? What's the start date? Your deadlines, any rewards? Because, you know, your girl needs to bribe herself to do anything. Obstacles that you think are going to be challenging, resources that you have, some big steps you're going to take and some little steps, personal goals, action plans, so for anything that's not professional, health goals, and they're all broken down in a similar way. And then we've got other, that kind of misc category. So guys, this is my high level plan for 2024. So from a financial perspective, the two core intentions are to remain debt free, because your girl paid off all her consumer debt last year. So remain debt free and build financial security. For hobbies, I want to carve out time in the evenings during the week so that it doesn't feel like my time is just spent working and just spent on the business and just spent on chores, you know? Just even if it's 20 minutes, reading or knitting or drawing, just do more. Health, my intentions are to have more energy and to have more confidence. Maybe that should have been in personal or, yeah, but I think if I feel healthier, I'll feel more confident in myself. Relationships, I want to focus on my romantic relationship with my boy. So I am generally quite good for being really intentional and setting up girl dates with all of my friends. We do solo trips together, we go out for dinner, we have sleepovers. But I think the past year, both myself and my partner have been really, really busy at work, and a lot of the time we just crash out on the couch together and then come together when it's time to do kind of chores and life admin and figuring things out together from like a house perspective. So I want us to do more kind of fun romantic things this year. Professional, my goal and intention for this year is to work smarter, not harder. Last year I started a new job halfway through the year and ended up having to hit the ground running. So everything was quite reactionary. I just kind of leaned into my muscle memory and just did manual stuff to get the job done and get it done as quickly as possible. So that's meant that I've kind of unintentionally applied a lot of manual processes to my work. I'm a project manager for a technology firm. So I want to start looking into how I can take some of the heavy lifting away from myself for repeatable tasks that I do all the time. So now this is my vision board. These are my intentions and my, I suppose, wishes for the year, and my goals should be feeding into the wishes for the year. So professional, I want to create templates, I want to use automation, and I want to get my bonus. This is dependent on business and team performance. So I'm hoping that my templates and automation will make us more efficient, which will facilitate us getting a bonus, hopefully. Health goals, solidify a strong morning routine, lose 10 kg, and do a minimum of 70,000 steps a week. Relationship goals, prioritize a couple trip this year. We didn't do one last year and we really felt it. A monthly date with me and my partner, whether it's here at the house and we make a fake away or if we go out and do something, just a monthly date night is important. And I want to visit my parents more. Personal goals, so I really want Irish to become more in use in my life on a weekly basis. There's no one here that I speak Irish with. We don't have TV, so I can't kind of watch it on the television. So I'm not getting that kind of secondary exposure, and I'm not using it either. So in order to force myself to actively engage with the language more often, I'm going to try and set myself the goal of creating some basic Irish language content. I'm going to do a monthly Carla day. I had one yesterday and it was lovely. This is basically doing any errands I've been putting off. Like I renewed my library card yesterday. I went to the dry cleaners. I went to do returns for some clothes I bought online that don't fit. And then came home and made myself a nice dinner. So on my monthly Carla day, I won't be saying yes to outings with friends or my partners, just me doing my own thing. More self-care, or self-care in general. So my goal for this year is to use some of my additional cash flow, because I'm no longer paying €400 a month towards my car loan. I want to leverage some of that to either have a facial or a massage every other month. So basically that's that one. Financial goals, I want to have a 3-month emergency fund for myself personally. I want to have a 3-month business fund for my Seriouslycarla.com business. And I want to look into investing in bonds. So the reason for this is I looked at kind of the key items that I was generating some debt on last year, so putting stuff on my credit card, and the majority were travel and my business expenses, which I would then pay I would pay off my credit card when I got paid my salary. So I want to remove that. And then investing in bonds is just something I am quite interested in, because I have some stocks from an old company that I used to work for, and I don't have bonds. And I read somewhere that it's good to have a mix, that these tend to be less volatile. And then other goals, get a kitten. So our little munchkin Smidge unfortunately passed away in December, and we are distraught. But our other cat, Merlin, is actually really, really lonely. So we're going to look into getting a kitten at some stage in the next few months. We're a bit slow to do it because we're still quite sad for Smidge, but we find our other cat is actually very lonely and misses the company. Do the front of the house. So I'd like to do a quick zhuzh of the front of our house, like lay down some concrete, get like a bin caddy, things like that. And I also want to read more in general. So I want to focus primarily on 3 different areas. So financial, to improve my financial literacy. I also want to read more non-fiction in general, so maybe some autobiographies of people I think are quite cool, or some psychology books. I'm really into psychology. And I also want to carve out time to read more of the book series that I really enjoy. So I tend to really enjoy autobiographies or fantasy. So right now I'm reading The Witcher, which is really nice. So that is it, Shin A. These are my intentions, visions, and my goals for 2024. And in my next video, I'm going to go through the breakdown of each category of goals and basically have strategies and a list of resources of how I'm going to achieve these this year. And yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about my my latest product, the BDE diary. I'm really proud of this one, and I'm really excited to start using it. If you're interested in the diary, there's a link to my shop below. And yeah, let me know what your goals are, or your, I suppose, primary intentions for the year are. I'm really interested to see different people's goals and the reasons for them. And I also love seeing those of you I've followed for a long time and kind of been a part of your journey, seeing how your goals are changing. So last year for me was all about being purely focused on paying off my debt, being really strict, tightening the belt, you know, really focusing on the minutiae of my finances to pay off my debt, and it really paid off. But I need a bit more balance this year, so that's why I'm bringing in and incorporating some kind of personal and health goals to balance out the intensity of last year. So yeah, that's why I've done this. So let me know what you're planning to achieve this year and what your kind of core vision for your 2024 is. But like I said, that's it. As usual, Gorif Mila Mahagoiv. Thank you all very, very much for choosing to spend this time with me, and speak to you all again soon. Slán! Bye!